If you've never flown a drone before, you've got lots of fun in store. Not only is learning how to maneuver and fly a drone an exciting challenge, but it's even more enjoyable when you can use a drone camera to take photos and videos. Drone cameras bring you views that you've never before seen. The good news is that these days, you can get a great drone with a camera for less than $500. And even a budget drone for beginners can offer plenty of fun. For about $50, about £40 or $80 Australian, you can get a basic quadcopter drone with an integrated camera that can fly for nearly 10 minutes on a charge. But there are plenty of affordable options for drone owners that fall somewhere in the middle, offering various combinations of features, video quality and price for every drone enthusiast. So, whether you're looking to get into drone photography or just want an indoor drone to fly around your living room, we've got some recommendations. Here are the best drones for the beginner and intermediate drone pilot looking to spend less than $1,000. We've outlined our top picks for the best drones for kids and beginners, intermediate users and prosumer enthusiasts, as well as an introductory drone for folks interested in racing, which is a whole scene unto itself. We'll update this list periodically. We've also included a more in-depth buying guide on the best drones below, with more information about the key things to consider before you buy. Number 1. DJI Mini 2. DJI has unveiled a new version of its smallest and lightest camera drone, and, once again, we think this mid-range drone is the best choice for people who want a serious flyer. The Mini 2 weighs in at 249 grams, 8.8 ounces, which is significant because it means that, in the US, at least, you don't need to register it with the FAA. Though it costs $50 more than the original Mavic Mini, it comes with a few key upgrades and many of the best features you'll find on the company's larger models. It folds up neatly for easy portability, includes the company's new compact controller, which also folds up, and can fly for up to 31 minutes on a charge. And the Mini 2 features support for DJI's OcuSync 2 wireless technology, which both enhances connection strength and extends its range to 6.2 miles, 10 kilometers. The Mini 2's updated 4K camera is dynamite. You can now shoot 4K video at up to 30 frames per second, with solid 2x digital zoom performance, and, as with the previous model, 12-megapixel photographs. The 3-axis motorized gimbal ensures you end up with smooth shots. One of the reasons that the foldable drone is so light is that it has no sensors for obstacle avoidance and recognition. That means there will be a learning curve and some crashing. The upside is that you will actually learn how to fly it. And once you get the hang of it, the Mini 2 is stable, nimble, safe to fly and quieter than other DJI models. Spending an additional $150 on the Fly More combo gets you 3 batteries, a 2-way charging hub, carrying case, 3 replacement propellers and a handful of other spare parts. Read our DJI Mavic Mini review. Number 2. Ryze Tello. If you or your kid are looking for a simple way to learn the ropes, this inexpensive flying drone model is a great place to start. The Ryze Tello is inexpensive, safe to use and easy to fly. It's stable enough for newbies, with sufficient power to fly outside, though not in high winds, and offers a handful of pre-programmed flight patterns and up to 13 minutes of flight time per charge. It doesn't come with a dedicated controller or a particularly great camera, but it's good enough to shoot 720p video and 5-megapixel photos. Number 3. DJI Air 2S. The Air 2S is physically identical to the Air 2, which was launched in 2020, but there are some key upgrades if you're looking for the best imagery from the sky. The camera sensor is physically larger. It's actually a 1-inch sensor, which allows it to capture more light and provide better dynamic range, along with 5.4K video. Both still images and videos look superb. While long flight times, a wide variety of automated flying modes and sensors on all sides make it easy to shoot cinematic footage. Number 4. DJI Air 2. Launched in 2020, the Air 2 is still a great option to consider. This larger drone with a sturdier build than the tiny Mini 2 along with much improved flight times of up to 30 minutes from a full charge. It has some impressive camera specs. The drone camera is capable of shooting full 4K video at 60 FPS and capturing 48-megapixel photos. It's a few $100s cheaper than the new Air 2S, which has more camera bragging rights with its 5.4K video and 1-inch image sensor. The Air 2S is the one to go for if you want the best image quality, but if you're after great all-round performance and want to save a bundle, the Air 2 is absolutely worth a look. The Air 2 has a top speed of 42.5 miles per hour and UPS 3.0 technology, which helps it more fluidly navigate around obstacles instead of just stopping to avoid them. That noted, if obstacle avoidance is your top priority, the $1,000 Skydio 2 remains the gold standard, and an all-around excellent choice in its own right. DJI makes plenty of other drones with superior specs, even better cameras and photography capabilities, but they come with higher prices. Higher spec options include the physically identical DJI Air 2S, the DJI Mavic Pro, which costs $200 more than the Air 2, and the Mavic 2 Pro 4K drone, which costs quite a bit more. Still, for most people who aren't super experienced hobbyists or professional drone users, we think the Air 2 offers the best combination of design and features in its price range. Read our DJI Mavic Air 2 hands-on. Number 5. DJI FPV. FPV drones allow you to fly using a headset that gives you a view directly from the drone's perspective. It can be an exhilarating way to fly, but it's typically only been available to enthusiasts prepared to build their own FPV system. DJI's FPV is the first ready-to-fly FPV drone available, offering that sweet first-person perspective, incredible 97 mph top speeds and stabilized 4K video. Flying it takes a bit of getting used to. But if you've been wanting to get those dramatic FPV shots that have been dominating Instagram in recent months, it's the only drone on this list with the skills to get you there.